Welcome to a comic book look, everybody. It's your boy John, aka the comic book April O'Neil, and we got Tom over here, aka the main attraction. We're kings of the stage this evening. We're live in Sioux City, Iowa, and we're gonna go see Batman live at the Tyson Event Center. So it's gonna be pretty sweet. And
oh yeah, you stoked or what?
Yeah, exactly. We put the signal to the sky. We got Skyler, Sarah. We got
the crew. I got the kids with. Oh yeah. So we're going all out. Batman live. I mean, it'll be fun to see Joker and Riddler singing and dancing. I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen.
Never done anything like this before.
So yeah, we drove like an hour away. Sioux City is different than Sioux Falls, and so yeah, here we are. We're gonna have a good time though, right?
Yes.
Yes, indeed. All right, we'll check after the show.
From Riverdale Studios, Sioux Falls, this is a comic book look.
Hey, we just finished going to Batman Live. It was epic.
Awesome.
And I would say it wasn't just a straight play. It was like half carnival, half circus, half play.
A lot of acrobatics.
Yeah, and then like Cirque du Soleil stuff, trying to be, and then just, outlandish. There were Catwoman and Batman fought like hidden tiger crushing dragon style.
Yeah, exactly. Going across the stage like that. That was pretty Matrix kind of stuff, you guys.
Oh yeah, dude. Did you guys like it?
I did. It was really, really cool.
Scarecrow was in it, 13 feet tall. I almost died. I was just like, oh my god, it's Dr. Jonathan Crane,
I know, as soon as I saw Poison Ivy, I gave John, hey. Well, yeah, they did, and they covered it all, the death, Robin, the whole story of him coming on. And they cut into a bunch of comic book scenes and also computer animation car chases, and they had a bomb Batmobile that was a hovercraft. Yeah, dude, it was all around, like absurdly ridiculous, but like so awesome, and almost like a 70s style Batman where Silver Age, just like anything goes, even though it's outlandish, it's so great.
Yeah.
Catwoman climbing up and down the rope, so sexy.
She had some curves.
Yes, indeed. I think overall it is totally worth it. So Batman Live comes to your arena. Check it out.
Exactly. Hello everyone, we made it back to Sioux Falls safe and sound. Still me, John, comic book April O'Neil over here, Tom, and Skyler's back of course too. You guys, we couldn't take a vacuum cleaner out to a parking lot to hold a camera, so Skyler had to do it.
Yeah, unfortunately they had to pay for the ticket, so vacuum cleaner wins in some cases, but hey.
Batman Live.
Batman Live.
Is Batman Live? Oh, for sure, we got the poster hanging out.
Damn, looking good. It's looking good, John.
That's how we know we were there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, indeed, guys. Man, it was a fun time. It's just absolutely almost absurd that this exists. A Batman, just like live theater production. And so, yeah, super excited that we took the trek down to Sioux City and at the Tyson Event Center. And it's funny, like, looking at these cities.
Yeah.
We definitely got the smallest one.
Sioux City.
Yeah. By a long shot.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Thanks for the stop there in Iowa.
Footprint. Yeah.
And but yeah, guys. What did you guys think of the show?
Had fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it was. We all kind of expected a musical,
Yeah, we were
singing
waiting
and
for
dancing.
songs.
That's what Tom said before the show. He saw it, but yeah, and
thank God it wasn't.
That's what the commercials made it look like, though. You were just expecting Catwoman to belt out this sensual, series of lines to Batman,
Oh, Batman, I see
every time an actor took a deep breath,
Exactly.
every one of us were like, no, okay, good. Good. It's coming. We knew it was coming, and it never did.
Yeah. But yes, I was very happy that it was not a singing, dancing thing. It was totally like half circus, stage show, and then Batman.
storyline,
Yeah.
and they just did whatever they could to fit all the villains in, and tell the Robin story and tell the Batman story, and it was an all around fun time. I mean, obviously my daughter loved it. We loved it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I also loved it for what it was.
Exactly. I can appreciate that too.
Because
yeah.
I mean, was it pretty dumbed down? Was it like, the storyline wasn't like, heart raking or anything. Obviously, we already know it, and they're not breaking new ground, or it's not like something that I would give rave reviews to if I was like a Broadway person who was like, the acting wasn't spot on, because that's not what it was about.
Yeah.
It was about like the whole show and the whole presence and stuff, and that whole thing was really fun. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely worth going for sure. I mean,
absolutely.
Just to see Batman, on these wires flying around, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it came down to more. It wasn't so much like a stage performance, like a play, and it wasn't a musical. It was kind of a theatrical live performance. They had like chords and stuff. Well, since we're going into that, let's start out with how about just sound and lights?
Okay.
Because with this thing, you're just sitting in a theater, and there's actors, there's a sound system, and they've got some wires for some props and whatnot, and they made a literal city out of that place.
Oh yeah,
There's
totally.
choppers coming by, and the lights come through, and I thought that was probably one of the best parts of it.
It was smart.
The way it was produced with
Yeah,
the sound and the lights.
The sound was really good. The whole time you have this big background that plays into everything, really sets the stage. So instead of a normal play where you have an actual stage, most of the stage is set with this background that is on a screen, which also dubs to flipping through comics to show you the next book. I mean, it's totally it lets you know exactly what it is. It's not trying to be something different. Mm-hmm. And then also it has like the animation that goes with that, where there would be times where they just are setting up and stuff, where maybe you'd have a 2-minute break in a play, have everything dark while they do that. You get a Batman running, or a Batmobile, speed chase, very animation, but it's not the best animation by any means, but definitely held our attention for the time, and it was cool to see this, all these different kind of things a part of the production.
Agreed.
And I think it was intentionally not a really good animation, because they wanted it to look like it was a comic book, because you flip through the pages to the next scene.
Exactly.
And most of the time, the stage would move as the actors are walking across the stage. You might be moving to the back of a room where they're going down to the Batcave or something like that. So it actually really helped with the movement of everything. And an actor taking 4 steps down the stage doesn't seem like much movement, but when the whole screen is rolling through this room, it kind of makes everything feel, like it's moving really far. It's dramatic movement.
Oh, exactly. And then what makes it so dramatic is how the lights and sound play right off of that screen. And like when he was talking about the helicopters flying by, there's no helicopters flying by at all. There's sounds of helicopters flying by, and then a light that looks like a helicopter.
Yeah.
I mean, and it totally still gets you, because it's just a bright light in your face. It looks like they're shining a light down or something.
Yeah.
It was, I totally agree that was, the production quality was obviously great. And it was just a fun time also to see like the Flying Graysons doing like the different things.
We were all, Skyler made that comment too. We're waiting for something bad to happen. You remember that?
Yeah.
We were like, something bad's gonna happen, but when's it gonna happen? Because I was kind of nervous,
Well, because
through this whole acrobatic scene, we're both like John and I are sitting next to each other. We're like, because like I get a little bit nervous when they're doing these acrobatic things anyway.
Let alone,
and they're all wired up. They're totally safe.
But still, you're up there.
But we know that they're the Graysons, and that the trapeze act is going wrong at some point.
Yeah.
So they go through and they do 3 tricks, and you're like, okay, it wasn't the first one. It's gonna be it's gonna be the third one. Okay, and here comes the third one, and they land it, and you're like, oh, when is it coming? And then right when you don't expect it to be coming on this act anymore, here they go.
Exactly. I think that was cool though. Yeah, definitely. But yes, guys, what else did you like about it? Or how about the acting? What do you think about the characters, the people who played them?
I want to start right away. The first actor we saw comes out on the stage, and this will kind of play back into the lights a little bit, and it's a police officer, and he's walking through town. He's shining his light around on the crowd.
Bright light.
At a really bright light. these LED like super bright flashlights.
You can see it on the other side of the auditorium.
And at one point, this police officer points his flashlight up at someone who's sitting there on their phone, and the phone disappears, just right into their lap. But yeah, and it was almost like he was actually out there looking for someone, and what's going on here?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, I think
it was okay.
The acting, I think they had to all be such physical performers. They had to be able to do trapeze acts. They had to be able to, fly on these things and balance and do all this very physical stuff that it really, you just have to get whoever can do that, and then you have them do the lines.
Yeah, I'd agree. All in all, I thought the cast was fun. I thought that Alfred was fun. I was really excited to see Alfred.
And Gordon was good too.
Yeah, Gordon was good too. Bruce Wayne,
Yeah.
The difference between the two, and then, I guess we'll get into costumes and stuff later, but Batman itself, I can go on a list of not so good things about that, in my opinion, but all in all, the one character I really did like was Robin.
I was going to say,
really
the
cool.
best actor was Robin. He was perfect. He kind of reminds me of Ren 1010.
He's got like that hair.
Yeah, he had the
hair
Ren 1010 hair.
Like, I wish I could do that, but I can't, There's no
we'll get that going, John.
Oh, man. Hey, shout out to the actor Robin. If you see this, get at us, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yes, I mean, I want to say let's talk about the costumes now. But I want to say before we say bad things about Bruce Wayne.
Let's go with what we want, what we liked about the show overall.
Okay, but before we go with Bruce Wayne, I also want to say it's so hard to do him. I mean, like, it's going to be so hard to get a Bruce Wayne that people like.
Yeah.
Like, that is your hardest part.
Yeah, because when he steps on the stage, you're expecting this just demanding presence, and when it's just this, 26-year-old guy, he's, not that big. Come on.
And I mean,
because he's more bulky. I'm used to that 90s cartoon.
Even if he was bulky, I mean, you would never get the feel that you get. So, I mean, that is hard.
Oh, they're out there. They just all live in Montana.
What else, John? What else did you like about it?
Did I like about it?
Yeah, the best parts.
Well, the best parts.
Let's hear about it.
Wow. First of all, are we really just straight into the goods? Are you sure?
Okay, what else do you want? I mean, what else?
Okay. The goods, you guys, were, first of all, we were there, and we were having a good time. I have a few favorite characters from that realm, as you guys know. First of all, shout out to Dr. Jonathan Crane. Same name, we both deliver terror on a daily basis. It's awesome. This guy happened to be 13 feet tall, so I totally look up to him now. Love Scarecrow.
On cool ass
when they were listing the villains at the end scene and he was in there, I almost died. I was like, ah! And, second to that, of course, was Poison Ivy.
Mm-hmm. She didn't have much of a presence.
No,
she had as much stage time as the Scarecrow did, but the Scarecrow's 13 feet tall. He's up on
awesome,
9
dude.
foot still.
I mean, that was
long fingers.
Exactly.
Just creeping everywhere he goes on everybody.
I really like that portrayal of him. I thought that was badass. Yeah, I agree. Poison Ivy got slept on.
But when it came out, it was really cool.
Yeah,
they did try to jam every villain they possibly could from the Batman universe into, and so they did it really well with a Arkham breakout, or not really a breakout. They tried to take over Arkham Asylum.
Yeah,
and I think the actress who played Poison Ivy also played the Penguin's lady who came down.
Oh, Crystal.
And also the
Crystal Frost.
Yeah, Crystal Frost, and also Joker's girl at the very beginning. I mean, she played all those roles, so she was changing between. We saw her, we just didn't get to see her as Poison Ivy a whole bunch.
Yeah.
But yeah, when she did come up, she had her presence, and I thought it was still worth it.
Yeah.
Worth the hit. Are there any of the characters that you thought maybe that you wanted to see that you didn't?
Freeze.
Freeze, yeah. I thought Freeze was going to come out, actually.
Yeah. I did too when Penguin's snowballs and stuff, because they kind of play off each other, Penguin and Mr. Freeze. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, they got Two-Face, so... They
did a pretty good job representation.
Yeah, totally.
I'd say.
Two-Face was pretty cool too, because on stage you have to have so much of a bigger movement. You can't just do the things kind of with your face and these small actions like you do on movies.
He was flipping.
And so the Two-Face guy, well, we should talk to him. What do you mean we should talk to him? we should just deal with this like civilized adults.
What do you mean civilized?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it was so
Sky,
cool.
you did a pretty
Yeah.
good job with that. Did you go for that role?
I did. They
I
passed
wonder
me
who's
up.
Two-Faced. No.
They passed me up.
Depends on the coin. Are we gonna freeze this week or not, boys?
Yeah, what else was good, John? That you liked?
You know, the other thing I really liked was that confetti gun. Like the whole
Yeah.
Joker scene was just a hoot. Like we were all cheesy now, you know. And
Agreed.
Yeah.
that
Which
was
we have kind of skipped over. The Joker.
my bad.
What?
Sorry,
Well, I don't
did
think we
enjoy
skipped
seeing
over
it.
anything. We're talking about the good things,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That
You
is-
haven't even,
you're
you haven't
just-
got to your good things yet.
You're just jumping right into
I
the
just like the
Joker.
Poison Ivy, baby.
Joker
Baby.
scene.
But no, I love the guns. I'll let you talk about the Joker. Oh, and
No,
Harley
no,
Quinn.
Go ahead.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, exactly. There
That's
you
my
go.
favorite. I like Harley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you like her portrayal?
I thought the actress did brilliant. Actually,
Yeah,
I really
Her voice is great.
down
too.
to a T. Just how it was fun, witty, pudding, everywhere, and I was just like horns. That's
Mr.
awesome.
J. Yeah, it was totally.
That was
our
probably
Harley
the best
from the
portrayal I
animated series,
think,
so
and that would have been Harley Quinn. I dare say.
the
And
best
Scarecrow.
portrayal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
Scarecrow
Yeah.
was pretty
And she was just so crazy too. She ends up
Right.
shooting the Joker's blimp down at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah. But definitely, okay. What do you think are the goods, Skyler?
I mean, obviously we get bing, boop, bing, boop, 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 bing. Joker, Jack in the Box.
I do
They-
like that
yeah.
sprung thing. Yeah.
That was
They
awesome.
actually had him up on wires, and he's kind of up there like bouncing about.
With the thing around him though, so it really
Yeah.
looks. I mean,
A
it's a
Jack-in-the-Box.
Jack in the Box Joker, and it is. That's how you get introduced to him.
Yeah,
So
I think he's just up there like delivering his initial speech about how he's gonna take over the world. You know, the usual. It's kind of a standard speech, but it's still we're all just triumphantly pumping our fists because the Joker has
Awesome.
popped out in such a great fashion. What an entrance!
oh yeah, Joker, bomb. And I mean, the Joker. I think for my goods is, I mean, the Joker was great. He was my favorite actor. He was the best character portrayed. The hair was just awesome. The
Yeah.
costume was awesome.
Yeah.
The pop art guns were just great that shot the confetti.
We got rain on.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
got it right on us.
Skyler
There
had
were
some in his
there were
hair.
little Batman insignias, the little bat signal
Logo.
insignias, and
Usually.
just,
But yeah, I mean, it was fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, my daughter just loved that part too.
yeah, we're sitting front.
Oh yeah,
row,
I
of
forgot.
course,
We
yeah.
haven't even said that yet. We were very first row. So I mean,
The guns are like 10 feet away from us.
We're like,
Wow.
oh,
at
whoa.
we're like, here's the ledge. One point, a clown like comes up and then pops in front of Skylar and Sarah and scares the shit out of both of
It was
them.
pretty funny.
We both jumped and then just laughed ourselves to tears afterwards because the whole stage is fair game, you know, up to these walls where the actors are running through.
Yeah.
And actually, like that was another thing I kind of liked about it, but it was almost a little weird. Was the opening scene was at the circus before the Graysons have come out, and it is just bizarre, like people dressed up as ponies dancing, and it kind of felt like Cirque du Soleil for a little
It was
while.
awesome.
Yeah, it was
Which-
definitely tried to pull some different things, but the ponies dancing was so awesome. They had like these little stilts on there bouncing around. I would definitely say this is on the goods too, and their hooves are like this, and their heads straight up and look up, and it was just
So
absolutely, absolutely absurd and awesome. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I think also the goods all around is, you know, being able to get all the characters into one.
Yeah.
Also, being able to get a crew to go down to Sioux City, an hour away, go to the show. We got pizza afterwards at some crazy.
Alfredo's. It's
Alfredo's.
E. Alfredo. Check it out in Sioux
Shout
City.
out,
Actually,
man. It's good stuff.
my brother's drumline. They stop there every year. I guess it's a staple.
Yeah,
The
well,
Sioux City pizza
stuff.
staple.
but yeah, I mean, they almost forgot one of our friends' orders. They got it wrong, but you know that happens. And
We did
My-
bring in probably double the.
Yeah.
Business.
and
business
ours was
of the
good though.
day, so.
And but yeah, it was just like having that. I think one of the best parts was having the road trip down. You know, meeting up with these guys, going to the show, going to the restaurant afterwards. You know, I think like that makes the show even better.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I
those
like
are-
a vacation.
Yeah, exactly. You just gotta hit it up.
It's like our own little mini Comic-Con.
Exactly. And so yeah, it was super fun. But yeah, I think that brings us to a great point for Beer of the Month. So here's Skylar's segment.
Batman. Look. Hold up, we just saw a whole musical about you. You think Skyler can maybe get some camera time in here and do the Beer of the Month segment? Would you be okay with that?
Alright, I'll be right back.
Good lord.
Alright guys, you heard Batman. 6-pack of the month. This is Tumbler from Sierra Nevada. It's a brewery I always put my trust in. Haven't ever steered me wrong, but you know, November we have to have a great beer for Thanksgiving. You have to have a good pairing for turkeys and your stuffing, you know, all that good things coming up. And this here is a perfect assist to the Thanksgiving dinner. It's a autumn brown ale. It's got like a kind of thick malty flavor, but it's also kind of smoky. It's not terribly thick, so you know you're gonna be pounding down a lot of food on Thanksgiving. You don't want a beer that's too thick; you're gonna end up puking or something, filling up the stomach too much. This is a proper beer. You know, you take it easy, but
Skyler will puke. Me and John won't.
I got a soft stomach. Tumbler from Sierra Nevada. That's November 6-pack of the month.
Welcome back, guys.
Oh no!
Oh my God! High pitch Batman.
Oh come on, John, hipster Batman with those glasses. You could have lasted longer. Come on.
I don't know, man.
I like it. They gave us that free mask, or they gave John that free mask for buying so much stuff. And look at all this awesome stuff he got. This and this.
The souvenir program.
Swagger.
Yeah, you gotta.
Hell yeah, man. Super cool. And you know what a great person John is? He gave that mask to my daughter.
It's a
John,
good cause.
thank you again, man.
Hope I
You're
don't
only-
break it wearing it.
You won't.
Fat face.
It's been broken a few times.
Has
already.
it?
And it's like not. They used to when I had masks.
The
They were like
cheapo,
paper or
yeah.
like foam. I mean,
This
like
time they're
felt.
pretty heavy
This is like
duty.
heavy duty foam. It's great. But yeah.
It's probably the same thing the guy was wearing in the show.
On stage.
Okay,
I feel
so-
pretty authentic.
Is there any bad things that you guys want to talk about Batman Life? Crickets. Did you hear that? Because it was perfect, guys.
It was perfect.
And you know what? I think we shouldn't even talk about the bad things anyway, that much, or at least not focus on them because you know
Yeah,
whatever. You know.
I would like to say there was one thing I really disapproved of
Okay.
in this show, and that was that they didn't give more credit or an applause break to the crew.
Agreed.
Because you're all about crew, aren't
Because,
you? Man?
yeah,
He first
well-
talks about the lights.
Well, we saw these guys when
They were
when we
saddled up
came in.
there.
They were already up,
Yeah,
suspended
no
in the
bathroom breaks,
rafters.
no Coca-Cola.
Yeah, just sitting up there waiting with their spotlights, and they're way up top, and then there's people running around up there, tugging the wires, pulling the Joker's blimp around.
I feel like
these people don't get enough.
Are we on The
recognition.
View right now?
I feel like
or
I'm
what?
no. I feel like I'm in Riverdale Studios main office, at my desk, and I'm sitting there, sorting through all the stuff for
This was my
Comic Book
speech
Club.
when I asked for a raise last week.
And who knocks on the door? Skyler. Yeah, Skyler, you're not supposed to stop by Riverdale Studios unless I tell you. I work here, boss. Whatever. So I let him in, and then
I called you boss for weeks.
and he comes in. I say, "Sit down, son," and he sits down, and he asks for a raise.
Oh,
it's like
no.
Skyler. First of all, all the money that we make, millions of this, is going to be in John. I mean, obviously, you do this as like a half intern, half just like you're desperate. I'm sorry. So hearing you say this to me, oh, go talk about the crew, go listen to the cameraman. It just brings up so many memories that it's like, come on, Skyler, it's like a broken record.
You'll be sorry tomorrow when our union goes on strike.
You're gonna cancel us
Did you
quicker
voice
than
my beer? Did you voice my beer?
Oh,
Joker.
Skyler's gonna cancel us quicker than Twinkies.
Oh god. I think that was our best bit yet. Anyway, Batman Live, guys.
Batman
Hey,
Live.
you know what? Let's do a little quick segment here. It's called the runoff segment. Don't even have to stop it. It's called gift time. Gift time.
Gift time.
Yay,
Gift
gift
time.
time.
This week's
Alright.
gift time sponsored by Tom Devine.
Thank you.
Yay.
These are all polybag gifts because we love polybags, and so I am going to buy tacks.
Dude, you got
'cause
an image book. That's awesome.
So 'cause I want to go buy some tacks so I can hang some more comics on the wall, maybe change the background a little bit. and I go to the dollar store, and walking through, what do I see? Comic books in poly bags. And so this is what it says. I just wrote mine. Superhero comic book spectacular. One free bonus superhero trading card in every bag.
Oh, you guys
Superhero and villain edition.
Oh, you guys are not going to believe my card.
No, let's see it.
You will not believe this. Are you ready?
Gift time.
Poison Eye.
Close.
Harley Quinn. Pink Power Ranger.
I will trade you all of my books for that card.
What?
Show that to the camera.
Guys.
Actually, I mean, we just might see if we can get this
Yeah,
stuck in
get
here.
that stuck in there.
Oh, Kimberly, don't fall.
no.
Don't fall for us, Kimberly.
Baby, come back.
Kimberly.
Put on top of the beer, though.
Kimberly.
You just got to go farther to this side.
Oh,
Kimberly.
Skyler's so
Brilliant.
smart.
Kimberly. We've had the Black Ranger featured and the
Now
Pink
we have
Ranger.
Kimberly on deck.
What is
Alright.
mine? I get... What the bullshit is this?
What
Did
is
you get a
it?
Lego guy?
No, I got Fleer Ultra Revolt TV Warrior. Who is the TV Warrior? That's the dumbest thing ever.
I guess it's not as bad as Dead End. I don't even know who this guy is.
Who'd you
Sounds
get?
awesome.
Dead End.
Dead End.
Yeah, you also got a Fleer Warrior. These aren't even real superheroes. We got gypped. What'd you get for books? Let's see it.
Image Forsaken #3. I'm actually pretty excited about this one. Image always puts out good books.
Yeah.
Have you?
No, I've never heard of it, but I picked that one out for you because I thought Image, random, why not try it out? It has to be better
And
than...
I mean, a $3 book along with Robotech, which who knows could be great from Comico.
This does say the Macross Saga. There is some good Macross anime out there, so I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely,
Not bad.
definitely excited.
And that's actually a really cool.
This,
picture.
yeah, this is a really cool picture on the back. So I mean, if any of the art in there is that good, it's gonna be a
What'd you
solid
get, John?
read.
All right. So first of all, up front here we got Marvel Comics Guardians of the Galaxy issue 21. What? And this is, I'm just trying to.
You gonna
spot.
rock that mask that whole time?
I know, I'm trying. They got that movie potentially coming out, so I mean, this is opportune for some research. And then other than that, we got Aftermath Comics,
Ooh, Aftermath.
Breakdown #2. Never heard of it, but you know me, I'm always open to try something new, so it'd be awesome.
Breakdown. All right. Well, what I get? I don't know what did you guys say something on the front? Mine says superhero and super villain edition.
Mine
Two
does
count value
too.
pack. Yeah,
Mine does
same thing.
too.
Superhero and super
So
villain.
they
So,
must
I'm
be-
assuming
yeah.
this is my superhero. Well, first, what's this dumb card?
It's a bonus vintage redemption offer on back.
Okay. Well. Whoa! Who got the cutout cover, boys?
Oh, Superman.
Cutout. Hello.
That's exactly.
Oh my
what
god,
it's
and then look at how cheesy that Superman is with those glasses. Thank you, God.
Huh.
Reign of Superman in Action Comics. That is bomb. Awesome. Well, anyway, thank you. And then let's see what else I got. Valiant Bloodshot. Valiant Extreme Comics. Oh, man. I wonder if anybody else that's cool is in here. Well, anyway, pretty stellar. I don't think so. But anyway, are these comics bomb or what?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Next
Okay,
time
so-
you have to give away some comics, at least you have some to give away, people. Alright, guys. Hey, well, that was our segment on whatever we did it on, GIFs.
Yeah.
And we're back with a new camera. We like to switch it up with you. You know,
Keep
keep
you
it
on your
rolling.
toes.
Keep Skyler on his toes when he's making this tonight. Let's tell him a little secret about tonight. We are taping on a Monday, correct?
Right.
When do our shows come out? Tuesday.
Well,
Tuesday.
most of the time.
Well,
That's subjective.
they come out on Tuesday. Every single Tuesday, without a doubt. So just
You
check
really
if
doing
you,
this tonight, man?
and
Oh yeah, we're.
we are going to have this up tomorrow. So it's a pretty buck. First time we're doing that.
Wait, we
Yeah,
didn't do
this,
it.
this will be our fastest
Yeah.
turnaround ever,
Mhm.
Wow. That's kind
and it'll be less than 24 hours actually.
Yep.
of excited.
South Park ain't got nothing on us.
Exactly. Oh, I do mine in a week. Comic book look, bitch. We don't have seasonal breaks. We go every week.
Yeah, and if you guys stay tuned, check out the YouTube channel. We'll probably be putting up a little bit of behind the scenes
Oh,
Yeah, behind the scenes
from-
nonsense.
Awesome.
from tonight, so that you guys can kind of see more of the production process.
quality.
And if you guys want to
behind the scenes,
and if you guys want to redeem these, we will be glad to send them to you in the mail. Just send us your address. All right. Anyway, let's finish up Batman Live.
Yeah.
We got ratings.
We're gonna talk about criticisms too.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Damn, dude.
Did I say ratings? I meant criticisms.
Word.
All right, John.
My only thing is two things. One,
My only thing is two things. Let's
Oh,
go with
two
that. Let's
things.
just keep with that.
let's go with that. I wish that we, if we had a chance to see it for free, maybe or something, that we could sit front and center because it really was meant to be looking onto it like that in pose. I'm sure we would have gotten more out of it with the group pose if we were boom because we get the poster, but. It's just, it looked like it would have been pretty buck to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Then, the background transitions and stuff are probably a little more effective sitting more onwards. I mean, we had some good opportunities to see the Joker up closer and some of the characters with where we were
I
at.
think people should know the reason they're saying that is because the
There's a
stage
carrot
goes
shape.
all the way out into a carrot in front of us.
Yeah.
And John's saying, if you're right here, you got the best of
Exactly.
everything.
But
and
we did
sat
see him
front row
pretty
right
damn
here.
close,
Yeah.
off to the side. So,
But I totally agree.
yeah.
Even like the magic act, a lot of it was like
Yeah.
we were off to the side, so we missed a lot of it.
Yeah.
but we're actually in the perfect spot to see all the things that they do behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But even myself, like
Right.
I'm supposed to be
Crew,
watching
all day long. Crew.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to be watching, the magic tricks
Skyler.
because she's gonna pop out of there at some point, and then I forgot to. You end up getting distracted.
Yeah, you do.
That's how it's
Smoke and mirrors, Skyler.
It is. But yeah.
Smoke and mirrors, man.
Yeah.
What's your other? What was the other one?
I didn't
The first
see,
one though.
I didn't see in the program if the actor that played Robin was single or not.
I would actually say I think he is because he's on the road. His last boyfriend's probably pissed, and he's made out with a dude in freaking
Probably.
Oklahoma City. That was a few months back, and now they're in Sioux City. And
Why don't you be married with 2 kids? Man? That's fucked up.
oh, whatever. But yeah, how about criticism from you, Sky?
I guess my biggest criticism was that the crew didn't get recognition, but the wardrobes were borderline pornographic.
Yeah, dude, the bulges everywhere.
Through 90% of
Oh,
of
you're
the
talking
show.
about the guys or the girls?
Both.
Okay, yeah.
Both.
Because I mean, I saw some
Skin tight,
curves
skin
on
colored
dudes. Yeah.
leotards
Yeah.
on everyone. At one point, they come out and the guys are wearing like their pants, but they're skin colored and like sparkly, but it's dark as they're coming out, and like you can see their chest and their nipples, and you just think it's like, well, they finally have come out on stage naked because we're expecting that. That's how bad the wardrobe was through most of it. I mean, other than like most of the superheroes.
I didn't think it was that bad, but yes, I know what you mean. But
all of the circus performers.
But that's how how circus performers are. That's how
Keep on your
shows.
toes.
That's
like,
how Circus Soleil.
if you go to Circus Soleil.
wet and it's French and it's gay and it's on fire.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh God. But it's also, I mean, that's just how that's performers' costumes. So I mean, I didn't have a big problem with that.
Obviously, no.
We did have perfect view for the Grayson flying thing. And, I mean, Mrs. Grayson is a good-looking gal. So, yeah, it was really nice. And every time, you were talking earlier, every time she was going to fall, so, they took it even further. I was like, oh, don't fall yet. Don't hurt yourself. You're so gorgeous. And then then she'd do a flip and they'd still make it. Then she'd do a flip and a twist and they'd still make it. And I was just like, why are you doing this to me?
Why are you doing this, Mom?
But yes, but then I didn't see her again because she probably became another character that I didn't even recognize. But it was maybe just the costume that she was so hot in. I don't know, Robin costume.
Also, did you guys notice Bane?
No, because he wasn't
Bane?
there.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was.
not there, dude.
He was.
Oh,
There
he
was.
was.
There was a guy.
Shut
One
up,
of
dude.
the clowns in the
No.
circus. One of the that came out at the end when they marched out with all of the supervillains. Bane was in that army. There was a guy with just a Bane mask. He was the only person wearing a mask in the entire
No, he probably just face painted.
clowns. No, he
I
was.
don't buy it because we would have seen it. Mabel would have seen it.
No.
You don't even know what you're talking
Dude, no, I fail to believe that.
about.
You're planning
John
the
was
Easter egg.
asleep over there dreaming of Robin.
That's true. Oh, you guys, did you see him in the first act when he had that circus costume on? I leaned over to Sarah. I was like, wow, this is going to be a lot more awesome.
I'm far more interested.
Me and Sarah were gabbing the whole time. I'm sure the guys next to us are like, shut the fuck up.
What circus costume? What?
The one where the Grayson outfit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Rob,
Oh God.
goodness. We can play dress up anytime you want, Rob.
Jesus.
So
anyway.
ratings.
Yeah, I didn't have any criticisms, and so that I haven't said already. Ratings, I will start. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 6 beers. It was a great time.
I'm gonna have to go 5 out of 6 because I don't see a lot of stage performances. I went and saw 2 musicals when I went with the marching band to New York when I was in high school. So it's interesting to go and see it. You know, it's a lot different than what we're used to. Hey,
Oh, dang it, 2
stick
band
together.
geeks, dang it.
Don't leave me hanging over here.
What, I didn't even hear what you said, dude.
I said band geeks stick together.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, obviously they don't.
We're always lost and confused.
I bet Kimberly's a
Singing a
band
tune
geek
in
too,
my head.
so that's 3 on 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, she's a cheerleader.
She's a jock. 5 out of 6. John.
I'd also have to give it a 5 out of 6 for obvious reasons. But, you know, I was happy. What? I was happy to see Scarecrow.
Okay.
That's what I was going for, though. Anyways, it was a fun show. It was, you know, and a good experience. And like you said, you know, we're all about tackling anything comics, and this definitely was something new for us to review. I'd say this ain't no animated film.
No, very different. So yeah, I'm glad we.
I'm glad it's not by our area, though. You know, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I mean, but would you guys go to another live performance of a favorite comic book character if it came around?
I'd go to any comic book character.
Yeah,
As
and
long
we
as-
review it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm hoping we would.
Yeah,
I
totally.
had so much fun on this trip.
I mean, but I'm I'm a theater guy. I mean, I go to all the places that come around. You know, love them.
Have you
Way
seen-
different.
Have you seen the actor that plays Robin before? Then?
No, I have not seen him before.
Well, if you do.
And by all the places that come around, we live in Sioux Falls, so that's at the community playhouse twice a year and at the high school. So I wanted to be specific about that. Wicked did come here. I went and saw it.
Dude, that's awesome.
But yeah. Anyway, all right, guys. That's a lame closing.
Yes, dude.
All right, but anyway, let's liven this up, you guys. Remember, this is a comic book look at gmail.com is our email address. We want to hear show ideas, comments, concerns. Let us know what's up, or just say, hey, you know, how we doing? And then also, you know, Facebook, a comic book look, Twitter, comic book look. All our handles on Twitter. You'll see them. You'll find them there if you search around. And then, you know, Riverdale Studios represent 1412 South Riverdale Road, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, 57105. Hit us up like Locust Mortis did, and we'll do a whole show about you.
Oh my
All right.
God. Get us like the fist of angry God.
Yes, definitely. But thanks
Awesome.
again, guys, for watching.
Excellent. Well, you guys know the drill is always keep it local, keep it on stage, keep it comics.